Ayo ho ho. Nerdcore Dave. Santa's Secret Workshop down in Nerdcore Central. Hey guys, we're here with Janine. Hi Janine.
Hi.
And we're gonna go through her comic haul. We ended up splitting this into two videos instead of doing it one because Janine just wouldn't shut up. So here we go. Let's take a look at it.
Okay.
How was the Comic Con? What did you think of the Comic Con first of all?
You know what? I liked it. There wasn't a lot of vendors there, but it was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
The vendors that were there had quality stuff.
That's something that has been a big part of our discussions.
I told you, there were some. They had some books there that I've only heard about. You know, and I'm like,
oh, you got to hold a ASM 129.
Yes. You know, it's like those books where you're like, oh, you know, you hear about them, but you never see them, and you know, they had them there, and it was so cool. I'm like, oh, I just want to hold it, you know, I just wanted to hold it.
It seemed like there was a better selection than the other con.
Yeah. Honestly,
it seemed like it was a better selection.
It was a very awesome selection.
And better prices too. I felt like we were getting robbed. I kept waiting for Ashton Kutcher to jump out at me when I would pay for these books. I was like, is this really happening?
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah. They I tell you, they had some really nice books there. Like I said, there was you know, if I would have had more money,
believe me, I know.
I would have got a few more, but you know, what can you say?
Everybody seemed to be in good spirits and having a good time too, huh?
Yes.
Some people seemed they were hitting the spirits a little bit and having a good time.
I think some of them were.
Todd might have had something to do with that. Some of those.
Yeah, I think maybe just a little
Santa's
bit.
little helper.
Mm-hmm.
Then we made some new contacts too, like retailers. Yes. Which actually we've that one guy especially we've seen him around, but he says he wants to talk to us, so we'll see what he wants.
Yeah, we'll see what he wants. I don't know.
Maybe it'll be a cool business deal or something.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe you know, I was thinking how cool would it be is if he said, all right, you're going to this secret cell, here's $200, just get me whatever you guys think I need. I'd be like, oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. So, anyways, yeah. So the con was good.
Yes.
Dug around.
We stopped at that other shop though first.
Oh well, how about this? Let's start from the beginning. We stopped at that bargain outlet place, and you got that Arkham Knight.
Yes.
You got an Arkham Knight, so you won first thing in the morning.
Yes. It was a very good day. What can I say? You know, it was from start to finish. It was a good day. Went to the one store and got
$70 book for $6. Winning.
Yes.
And then we went in there. We went to where the mall was that they had the mini con, and it was just one little section of the mall. It wasn't very big at all.
Yeah, it wasn't very big, but you know what? Like I said, the guys that were set up there, they had quality stuff, quality books. You know, and the other stuff too. I mean, there was a lot of other things besides comic books.
There were some creators there, artists and writers.
Some artists and things, and just it was nice. I mean, I hope they do it again. I hope they continue to do it because I thought it was great.
One of the things I talked about Todd in his video was I was planning on emailing the other Todd and thanking him for having this and the other cells and telling him how thankful I am that how much fun we have at these things. So hopefully he'll be more inclined to do it.
I hope they do it again. I mean, it was a good time, I thought.
Yeah. So, all right. So we got into the mall, and before we got to that little section where the con was, I looked over and I said, hey, look, there's a Batman in the window here. It ended up being a little picker shop, like an antique store kind of a thing. So we went in there, and how'd that play out?
Oh, that went well because you found a book for me that I had been looking for a while now. Which is this one. I think it's Rye number 0, which is it has to do with the first appearance of Bloodshot.
Yeah, there's 3 different. Yeah, it's like a mega key, I guess.
Yeah, it's because there's like 2 or 3 different appearances, first appearance, whatever. But yeah, I was actually looking. I've been looking for this book, and I've been looking for an Eternal Warrior book, which I did see. Somebody had that there.
How much was it? How much?
It was $40.
That isn't
which wasn't
bad.
too bad. But I did see that there, but I did not get that because I had got these other ones. So,
Okay.
But at this shop, the books were marked 3 for $5.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, which
got.
is crazy. But I was only going to get this one. So whenever we went up to pay, the lady at the register, she said that if I just got this one, it was going to be $5, even though it was marked 3 for $5. So I'm like, wait a minute, I'm going to run back and get 2 more. So I just ran back and got 2. It's the Infinity Ink, and it's actually, I picked them up only because they're McFarlane covers.
Todd McFarlane.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go with your Spawn and Venoms.
So that'll go with them. So that's why I picked them up because of the covers. You know, it can go with the others, like the other stuff I have.
I think that was the first series he actually worked on ever, like
really?
Ongoing. Yeah.
Cool.
So he did that, and then after he did Infinity Ink, and I think that was around Crisis, then he jumped over to Marvel and did Hulk, maybe. Then after Hulk, he did Spidey, and then that's when he took off.
Okay. But I mean, I couldn't see. I mean, they were.
Oh, he did one called I think it was Invasion, maybe for DC too, but he only did like 2 of them, and then he bailed.
Okay.
So, my bad. I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay.
Okay.
But no, I mean, I couldn't see paying $5. They were 3 for $5, and I couldn't see paying $5. Just, I mean, I really,
I really might as well get a couple comics out of it. Yeah,
I might as well run back. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I'm just gonna run back and get 2 more. I'll definitely get 2 more.
So after we bailed on that, we went over to Jake's stand, and that's where I traded in that Arkham Knight.
Yes.
And then what'd you dig out of there?
I got out of there, and I'm gonna take these off. And I actually got. I'm gonna do the 3 that I got. That he gave me a really good deal on these 3. I'm just gonna say that. The first one is this X-Men number 10. It's a variant.
Can I see? Oh, that one. Okay.
It's the one. I just had to have this because of the kitties. That's all I'm gonna say. I saw the kitties on this book and I was sold. And he actually told me that he said. He goes, I have to let you have this. He goes, it looks like it has to go home with you. I'm like, it does.
Like it's a stray.
It really does. It does. So this book was $10 for that variant.
That's what he had it marked as.
That's what he had it marked as. Okay. And then I also got the Avengers 257, which is the first appearance of Nebula.
And who's Nebula?
Nebula is Gamora's sister.
Yeah, Thanos' other daughter.
Yes.
From the movies. You guys know her from the movies. When we walked in, I noticed that right away because I've been watching for those in the dollar bins, and I have not seen. Even for cover price, I've been watching for. I cannot find one, man. But yeah, you snatched it up.
I did that, and that was he had that marked at 25. And then I also got the Daredevil. Let's see which.
Is it 181?
181.
Okay.
What he has on it, high grade.
It's very nice. It's crazy
very,
high grade.
Very nice. Very, very nice. The Death of Elektra. And he had $30 on that one.
So you had 30,
25, and 10.
And 10. So $65 listed.
Yeah.
And then what'd you pay?
I paid $40 for all 3.
High five, man.
Yes. That was he had the books there and he was like trying to figure out like what kind of a deal he could do for me, and he's looking at him and he's like, I'll let you have them all for 40, and I'm like, winning. I'm like,
that's actually something that we should have talked about in your video that we just made before this, because about how these prices aren't necessarily true. Like, if you talk to these guys, especially if you have a relationship with them and everything else, they see you all the time, whatever, they hook you up, man.
Yes, they do. So that was a really good deal I got on these, because these are some nice copies here.
Mm-hmm. You better be super careful with that Daredevil. I'm jealous. I don't have this one.
Okay, then I also got this at his stand too. It's a Spider-Woman variant with Rocket, and I think I paid $5 for that.
And then I remember looking at this, and
Well,
I got quizzed on this.
Yes, you did.
I was the only one that could answer this question out of four people.
Yes, you were.
Well, what was the question?
And they even
They're like, it was an homage cover.
Yeah, they were asking like which cover it was, because they said that because it's the variant and it's like an homage cover, and they're like, which cover is it? Which cover is it? And Dave, of course, says it right away. So I think Todd that he googled it.
They're like, oh, he's full of shit.
Yeah.
And then I was
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about?
And they ended up Googling it, and he was right.
And what was it? What was the original cover? What's it based on?
Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman #1.
Number 1.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
right here you have Spider-Woman, and then this is a spotlight, and then the rest is in shadow, and then you have the guns.
Yeah, you actually can see the guns. The guns there, yeah. So, yeah.
I didn't know you got that one. I'm jealous.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
And I also got but on this too, like I really didn't pay. Like this was listed as $5 and this was $2.50. But if you bought more than 2 comics, he gave you a 20% discount.
Okay.
So it was like I think I paid like
$5 or
$5 for both of them, maybe. Mm-hmm. But I got Spider-Man 2099 #1.
Yay. That's a good one. That one just spiked.
Another good one.
Well, it's not the first appearance, but it's the first issue. It's
yeah.
because the first appearance is a preview of this. So you got the first Spider-Man 2099.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I thought those. I mean, I thought those were all good books here. So then, after we went and we looked at a couple other.
Okay, go ahead.
We went and we looked at a couple of the other vendors. I didn't buy anything at the one vendor, and then I went
where I got the Lois Lane Curious Black.
Yeah, I didn't buy anything there.
But then what?
But then I went looking. There was another
behind
vendor.
us, behind that vendor. Like we turned around.
Yes, and there was they were the ones that had that nice signed Punisher poster.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was pretty.
Signed by the guy from The Walking Dead. I can't remember. His name. But that was nice.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm. It was shiny.
Yeah. Yeah. So I went looking through.
Not this shiny.
No, not that shiny.
That's a good shiny '90s cover. All right. So, anyways.
But so they had a couple dollar boxes. They had $2, but most of those in the boxes was like $2. You know, I don't know that they had, maybe the ones up on the wall. The other ones were more, but mostly $2. So I ended up. I think I already have 2 of these from Batman Day. I'm not.
You're making me nervous.
I'm not. I think I already have 2 of these from Batman Day, but I got another one
for $2.
For $2. It's the Batman White Knight.
#1. And why is that?
Because it has a preview in it for Batman Damned.
Yeah, and it's Batman White Knight is a key issue.
Mm-hmm.
#1's a key issue, and #2. Actually, I know I'm looking for one for one of each for my buddy from work. But yeah, that's just cool to have, and then that preview makes it extra cool, right?
Yep. And then I saw this one, and I picked it up. It is the Guardians of the Galaxy #5. It is actually the first appearance of Angela in the Marvel Universe. Mm-hmm. So and I got that one for $2.
$2 win.
$2. Yep, $2 win. This one I'm curious. I didn't open it yet, but I got this one only because it was so cool. I picked it out. I pulled it out of the box, and it is Sabrina, but it has the Pittsburgh Comics logo on it. I don't know if you can see it there at the top, and it also has like it says comics and Sabrina, and it has. I'm guessing that they must have had their logo put on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they do. It's like a retailer exclusive.
Okay.
Incentive. I don't know. That's cool though. That's why I remember when you pulled it out. I was like, buy that.
Yeah,
and I'm like, you know what? If you don't buy it, just tell me I'll buy it.
I know. He's like, buy that, buy that, buy that, buy that, buy that. So I bought it because.
And then remember what Todd did? What did Todd do? Todd pops out of nowhere like a little imp, like an imp.
Yeah.
Just poof.
We're like looking at these books, and I have this. I was looking through some other books, and I had this sitting up top, and he's like, and he pops up out of nowhere, and looks and goes, "Oh, what's that? Anybody who's buying that? Anybody buying that?" I'm like,
"You're gonna buy it. If you're not gonna buy it, I'll take it."
If you're not gonna buy it, I'll buy it. I'm like, "You buying it?" I'm like, I'm buying it."
And then poof, he was gone.
Yeah.
So,
yes. Oh my God.
So you got these for what, $6?
Yes.
I was waiting for you to will and deal, and you didn't. Because I was gonna say, I was sitting there waiting for you to say, I was like, say, will you do 5? Will you do 5? Will you do 5? And you didn't.
No.
And I was like, oh, but dude, you already made out, so that's all right. These
Yeah.
guys.
I made out more than I mean, with that guy here, he gave me a hell of a deal on those. So yeah. And then I just have to show the artwork, the piece of artwork that I got, because, like I said, they did have other things there, other vendors and stuff.
And then you had Ernie Steiner.
Yes, Ernie Steiner. So I ended up buying this. I think you got a piece off of him too.
I did. I put it on Todd's video because I forgot to do it in my video, so that was the first thing we reviewed.
But this was only $7 that I paid, which I was shocked at the price.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's an unheard of, unreasonable price. Like, I expected it to be so much more.
I remember we even looked at it and we're like, wait, does that say 200 or does that say 7?
I was
you put that line underneath it.
I thought maybe he wrote it wrong, like that it was, I'm thinking, this can't be. This is only $7. Like, he hand drew this.
Let me check that out.
And I loved it because it has Rocket on it, and
as stormtroopers.
The stormtroopers and Vader, and Rocket is saying, "I need that guy's arm."
He wants to steal Vader's arm.
He wants to steal Vader's arm, and I just thought that was too cool.
And he colored it, and he colored it too for $7.
Yes, for $7. I know, I couldn't believe it. That was a steal. I'm sorry.
Do you remember what comics he did? Because I remember Nick Fury, and there was some Ren and Stimpy, and a Marvel Age in there. What else did he have?
Oh my God.
He did a lot of stuff that looked like in the 90s.
Yeah. I know when we were there, he was drawing a Spider-Man.
Oh, it looked like it was going to be a really cool Spider-Man. They looked like maybe it was Miles.
Yeah. I mean, that was a really cool one he was drawing, but
they had that really cool Batmobile drawing too. Yeah. I don't remember what they wanted for that, but
yeah, I don't remember what they wanted for
that. Was at the end when I was done spending money. And I saw that demon head, and I was like, I need that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it was his artwork was pretty cool, and like I said, reasonable price. And yeah, I'm trying to think of what other ones
I can't remember. There was
so many
there was a lot of cool little drawings on there.
And I didn't realize, until he was talking and saying all that he said he drew for all of them. So yeah.
So that was the day. So what was the big win of the day for you?
For me, the Daredevil.
You like that Daredevil, the Death of Electro?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one, man.
The Daredevil.
Let me see what you got in here. Yeah, I probably would agree. Well, probably the Daredevil. But that ride's really nice.
Yeah.
And so cool, man.
Yeah.
Is that it?
It was a good day. Yeah, that's it.
Hopefully we'll do it again. Get to go to another one here. I think we're about conned and sold out. I can't imagine. Oh, they got that January 20th thing or something.
Yeah, it's like the 3rd week of January, somewhere around in there.
I can't even. I got to get my shit together before I even think about that. Because I got so many bags and stuff to bag and board. You got a lot to do too?
I do. I probably have. Probably close to 200.
So Todd said he added 2 long boxes. I've got 1 long box and 3 short boxes, but that one isn't even a short box. It's like a 3/4 box. It's some old school kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to get another long box, I think, tomorrow or this weekend. But all right, well, you ready to nerdcore out this thing?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. You want to say it?
Okay, nerdcore out.
Woo!